Mike is like a snake. He'll pop out on you. He get there too quick. But if you charge him, you're gonna smother everything because everything he push off his legs. He push off his legs so he too close. Like this, buddy. If you give him room, I mean, everybody get knocked out going backwards. Like this, you give him room, you're gonna be messed up.
Exactly, Mike. Beautiful. Yes, just like that, Mike Tyson. Excellent, Mike. Excellent, Mike. Well, you break him. Unpredictable. Exactly, Mike. Beautiful roll, Mike. Excellent. Excellent. Complete game. Complete game. Beautiful game. Complete. There's nothing to say. You're complete.
Better and better every single day. His defense, his power, his speed, his endurance. Today he put everything together, the conditioning, everything that he need to put a great.
Evander Holyfield breaks down the potential matchup between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., explaining that Floyd would need to avoid giving Tyson space, maintain constant movement, and throw consistent punches to slow him down and increase his chances of winning.
But you know he's gonna be a lot quicker, and if he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he try to stay back from Mike.
Evander Holyfield says anything can happen in boxing, adding that age could cause Mike Tyson to fatigue unexpectedly in the ring.
He got tired and just quit and just sit down. I'm done.
Having known Mike Tyson since he was 17, Evander Holyfield says he understands Tyson's fighting style and mindset better than most.
You know, Mike Tyson, I've been knowing Mike ever since he was 17 years old, and Mike and I always had a good time, yeah. Right. And you know, but I remember in amateur, you know, Mike was 17, I'm 21, and you know, Mike knocking everybody out, you know, like this, and I'm like, but Mike and I was on the losing squad. Now, that's how good the Olympic team was.
Evander Holyfield believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. remains in excellent condition and maintains a relentless mindset, refusing to accept defeat under any circumstances.
He rather die than lose. So he gonna always give his all, which is the big difference. And the big difference, and everybody should have that attitude. And me being the only 4-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. confidently promises an exciting fight, assuring fans of non-stop action and entertainment from the opening bell to the final moment.
Fine, we're going to throw a few punches like I'm taking this seriously and I'm trying to fight Tyson?
I don't know. I just want to get the fans what they want to see, excited.
Adola Adepo explains that these Netflix exhibition events are designed as pay-per-view entertainment, predicting massive viewership because of Mike Tyson's presence, while cautioning that such spectacles can pose serious long-term health risks for fighters.
It will do big numbers. Trust me. I was talking to Gareth A. Davis about this today. I was like, if Netflix was around, or it was around, but if Netflix was a player in the game in 2015, how many people would have watched their first fight on Netflix? Bear in mind, 4.5 million people bought the pay-per-view for well over $100. Crazy. I mean, the pay-per-view generated over $500 million. Can you imagine how many people would have watched it on Netflix back then? Back then. They still will get a big number. I still think they'll get around the 70 million number. I really do. So although there'll be people like me scratching my head saying, why are they doing this? They're doing this because people will watch it. There will be a lot of people that watch this on Netflix. Sorry to interrupt the video, but this is very important and I'll be quick. If you're one of these people that watch the channel and don't hit that subscribe button or forgot to hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe.
Despite being in outstanding condition, Mike Tyson stunned his trainer in sparring, showcasing exceptional speed, explosive power, sharp technique, and relentless intensity throughout.
Exactly, just enough. Beautiful roll, Mike. Excellent roll. Excellent defense, champ. This is the perfect head position. This we talk about it. 40 seconds. You are winning the fight, so there's no reason for you to rush. We are winning the fight. All good for us. Clean shot, Mike. Excellent. Nice left hook. Up. We're done. Your job is over. We're done. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Oh! Oh, great work, man.
This upcoming bout feels more like a spectacle than a true competition, crafted to entertain and generate revenue rather than settle anything decisively in the ring. Both Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are past their primes, yet they remain disciplined and skilled, having sparred extensively over the years. The matchup leans heavily on nostalgia, drawing longtime fans while captivating a new Netflix generation unfamiliar with traditional pay-per-view events. Exhibitions like this emphasize controlled action, aiming to reduce injury risk while maximizing viewership. The undercard offers valuable exposure for emerging fighters, but the main attraction is the chance to see iconic athletes revisit their legacies, blending marketing, curiosity, and entertainment into one highly anticipated event.
Fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same thing. There's nothing that's going to match the Mayweather-Pacquiao era of that time where they were flying and people wanted to see that fight. This is not going to be that feeling on the morning of. But like the champ said, on the morning of, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, I think you're gonna end up, ordering that pay-per-view or watching on Netflix, whatever. This is on Netflix, so because your curiosity is gonna get the best of you. Whether you're a boxing fan or whether you're not, and Netflix knows how to choose them in this kind of way. I don't know if Netflix is sort of investing in boxing or if they're investing in the one-off circus act.
He's actually been doing exhibitions with younger, tough guys over the past couple of years. I guess you could say Mike did too. He did get into it with Jake Paul, 30 years younger than him. But no, I don't think there's a concern with these pre-bouts going into September, especially with that looming. And listen, that thing is going to sell. It's going to sell. People are still going to buy Pacquiao Mayweather Pacquiao too. I guarantee it.
And don't have to buy anything. It's on Netflix, comes with your subscription. It's not a pay-per-view. You can watch it for free. Or obviously once you have Netflix. Right. But this
nothing's free anymore. You gotta be subscribed.
Everything's behind a paywall. But this idea, Paul, you talked about the nostalgia. It's one of those things where this is a fight not a lot of people are nostalgic about. We're nostalgic about these fighters, but this isn't, your point of view of the third Durant.
Former world champion Timothy Bradley believes the exhibition between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson is not a random spectacle but a calculated move. In his view, Floyd would never agree to a matchup unless he felt fully secure about the outcome. Bradley explains that Mayweather has always approached boxing with strong self-preservation instincts and competitive pride, and if real doubts about victory existed, the fight would not be signed. According to Bradley, Floyd's confidence borders on certainty. He studies opponents closely, measures risk carefully, and steps forward only when he believes the advantages are clearly in his favor, a pattern Bradley suggests is repeating here.
Keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he got to have a leg up on you. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, oh, shit, well, Barrios is all right. I'm better than Barrios. Shit, even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still do this. That's what he thinking.
Bradley also highlights Mayweather's personality. Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has projected an aura of superiority, often reminding the public of his undefeated record and financial success. Bradley interprets this mindset as a key driver behind the exhibition, suggesting that Floyd's belief in personal invincibility influences every decision. In Bradley's view, Mayweather's ego is strategic rather than reckless. He aims to maintain his image of dominance while adding another profitable event to his resume. This mix of pride and calculation, Bradley argues, shapes the entire narrative of the matchup. Another layer Bradley emphasizes is financial motivation. Despite earning extraordinary sums over decades, top athletes often maintain high expenses, and exhibitions provide a lucrative solution. With minimal long-term risk compared to championship campaigns, these events can generate massive pay-per-view revenue. Bradley suggests that the Tyson bout allows Floyd to capitalize on global curiosity while reinforcing his brand, making the fight as much a business maneuver as a sporting contest.
It's sad, but it is what it is. And you know what? The money right now for content is crazy. Netflix is paying for any type of great ass content, man. If you seen the change with Netflix, man, I almost canceled my damn subscription with Netflix because I got sick and tired of seeing the same boring ass on Netflix. And now they got this woman in place now, and she's seeking out, and she want the best of the best content. You know, they got podcasters and stuff all on Netflix now. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, you know, Jake Paul opened up the Netflix avenue. Yeah, he opened it up. And now, you know, you got old legends like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. Now they get their chance. Now they get their chance on Netflix, man, and making that great.
Broadcaster Aid Oladipo offers a complimentary but distinct perspective, describing Floyd Mayweather Jr. as a mastermind who understands not only boxing technique but also the art of promotion. Oladipo explains that Floyd has consistently turned attention into income, whether facing elite champions or internet celebrities, recognizing how to craft a narrative that compels audiences to tune in. The Tyson exhibition fits seamlessly into that strategy, blending nostalgia, rivalry, and unpredictability to spark conversation across generations. Oladipo emphasizes that Mayweather's genius lies in merging athletic credibility with marketing instinct. Few fighters in history have balanced both so effectively. Inside the ring, Floyd earned a reputation for defensive brilliance and tactical precision. Outside the ropes, he cultivated an image of wealth and extravagance that drew curiosity. Oladipo suggests this dual mastery explains why exhibitions under Mayweather's name continue to attract massive attention, with even critics who question their sporting value often tuning in.
I thought he was a genius when it comes to marketing and a genius in the ring. Like, it's very rare that the two go together, which is why I think everyone kind of fell in love with Conor McGregor, right? Because Conor McGregor was a genius outside the ring in terms of how to sell a fight. And in the octagon, he actually proved that he can fight as well. Floyd, obviously on a completely different level, but you know what I mean? Very similar. Someone that talks the talk and walks the walk. And Floyd most certainly did it. But I was obsessed with the 24/7 shows. Like, obsessed. We haven't seen, there's been a few people that have tried to kind of remake those 24/7s and they've fallen flat. Like, we haven't seen a good 24/7 since Floyd was in them. And they were voiced by Liv Schreiber, I think his name. I think that's the pronunciation anyway. Like, if Netflix are going to do one thing I beg.
Former champion Sean Porter approaches the matchup with thoughtful caution, noting that exhibitions differ from sanctioned title fights. Yet he emphasizes that unpredictability remains very real. Porter highlights the striking stylistic contrast between Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s calculated defense and Mike Tyson's historically explosive aggression. Even though both fighters are past their competitive peaks, their identities remain formidable. Porter believes that when legends share a ring, emotion and instinct can often override expectation.
In the ring situation, and so it's kind of like, I guess for the sake of words, crazier things have happened, and then now you have to say, well, no, it doesn't get crazier than this.
Yeah, you're not kidding, right? Obviously we watched Mike Sean in November against Jake Paul. I think clearly those guys like each other. Floyd and Mike, not so much. Obviously, there's been some tension there over the years. Do you think they go in there despite the fact that this is an exhibition fight? I mean, do they go in there and do they both try and take each other out?
I don't know what that fight looks like. And, you know, that kind of was my biggest apprehension with coming on with you guys today. It was like, how do you analyze what a fight between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather could look like, right? So then you think about when Floyd got in the ring.
Porter also highlights the uncertainty that comes with age, as reflexes, stamina, and recovery naturally change over time. While Floyd Mayweather Jr. relies on timing and precision, Mike Tyson's style depends on bursts of power and forward pressure. Porter notes that exhibitions often temper competitive intensity, but pride can quickly reignite old instincts. That possibility, he says, keeps analysts guessing. No matter how thoroughly observers analyze the matchup, the human element introduces variables that statistics alone cannot predict.
We've ever known before that the WWE is fake. It's kind of like acceptable. But it wouldn't be acceptable in a boxing ring. You know, it wouldn't be acceptable if there becomes some sort of weird antics and things like that. I mean, I guess I'll have to do what I did once before with Mike and Jake, and I'm gonna go on record for saying this doesn't happen.
You think it falls apart sometime before?
This doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know how you can make it make sense. I don't know how you can make this one make sense.
And to your point, they may have it, but if they have it, they haven't said it yet. There's no date for the fight, no location that's been announced. So,
right.
Yeah. Is it possible to break down or give someone an edge? I mean, Mike obviously bigger, more powerful, but he's
Olympic medalist Tony Jeff focuses on audience appeal, arguing that Mike Tyson's recent high-profile appearance against a younger opponent proved that nostalgia sells. The spectacle drew massive global attention, reminding promoters of Tyson's enduring magnetism. Jeff believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. understands this perfectly. Pairing his undefeated legacy with Tyson's aura creates a commercial powerhouse. In Jeff's view, the exhibition is designed for maximum visibility rather than competitive necessity. He further explains that modern boxing economics reward events that capture mainstream curiosity. Traditional championship structures remain important, but crossover appeal often drives greater revenue. Tyson's name evokes memories of dominance and danger, and when combined with Mayweather's polished persona, the promotional potential multiplies. Jeff sees the fight as a strategic alignment of two brands that transcend eras.
I'll be able to beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? Like, he waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that. But again, I don't blame Floyd Mayweather for doing this. In boxing, I always say, you know, there's not much money in it for the regular people like me and you if you're a fighter. But for someone like Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, they've earned absolutely millions of dollars for like me and you.
MMA journalist Ariel Helwani offers a contrasting view, questioning whether the event serves any meaningful sporting purpose. From his perspective, both Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson have already secured legendary status, leaving little to prove. Helwani expresses concern that exhibitions can blur the line between competition and spectacle, risking disappointment for purists who value authentic stakes. His skepticism focuses on necessity, arguing that true greatness does not require repeated validation. When icons return for financially driven events, the narrative can shift from legacy to commerce. While he acknowledges the entertainment value, Helwani questions whether the matchup advances boxing's competitive integrity, noting that the intrigue does not eliminate underlying doubts about motive and merit.
Economic times, there's economic challenges. These corporations and companies, they're looking to make profit. And if they put out a pay-per-view, and a lot of people, another thing is the fighters. I'm blaming the fighters too, because there's a lot of guys, they're not bigger than the fighters of yesteryear. That's why you can have a Floyd. Brands are so big. This is going to be a big fight. It's going to be, just because it's a freak show, circus fight, whatever you want to say. Some people are going to be mad at it. I don't want to see it, blah, blah, blah. But the curiosity is always going to get the best of the masses, especially if they put this on Netflix or Amazon or whoever, right? And that's the reality. A lot of these new fighters, Gen Z fighters, people under 30, they're not marketing.
Taken together, these perspectives create a layered picture of the exhibition. Timothy Bradley views the bout as a blend of calculated confidence and financial strategy. Aid Oladipo emphasizes Mayweather's marketing genius. Sean Porter highlights stylistic contrasts and emotional unpredictability. Tony Jeff focuses on commercial magnetism, while Ariel Helwani questions the underlying necessity. Each lens offers a unique way to examine the fight. Ultimately, the exhibition sits at the intersection of sport, business, and legacy, with Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career having always navigated that balance with precision, and Mike Tyson's enduring aura adding emotional weight and historical resonance.
He sees a picture of Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn or Virgil Ortiz and know who that person is, right? Versus past fighters, everybody, at least at the time, they would have known who Mike Tyson was. They would have known who Roy Jones Jr. was, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, right? That's the reality of it. So that's how we got here. That's definitely how we got here. And then the other thing is piracy, people being cheap and not wanting to pay for great fights that we've had. that have come with a paywall. And then now these companies see that and they're like, we're going to get our money one way or the mother effing other. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And that's the reality of it. So now when we get these freak show fights, they've already seen that YouTubers and influencers.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you next time.